Let's talk about interior design trends that need to be disappeared. Welcome to my channel. This is Atafa. I'm not into trends in interior designing. Some trends are here to stay, but some clearly not going to last long. And those are the ones we should avoid. Keep in mind, everything I'm saying in this video is just my opinion. It doesn't mean that these trends are wrong. They're not just my taste and I'm not going to use them in my projects. So, let's get started. First, I want to discuss sofas, especially the Mario Bellini and Togo types. Honestly, I've seen enough of them, and they really should be phased out. They aren't practical, tough to clean, and in my opinion, not even that attractive. I understand the initial appeal. You might think these sofas make a bold statement, or that their uniqueness means that not everyone going to have one. But now they're everywhere. They've lost that special touch and they don't possess the qualities needed to become timeless. Sure, they might catch your eye in certain settings like a minimal home or Japanese style space, and they look great in magazine when they are fresh and unused. But I'm hoping this year people will move on from them. We're all likely to return to mid-century sofas eventually. The sooner, the better. Number 2. You might not agree, but here it goes, LED light strings. Personally, I find more clutter-like than charming. They don't strike me as beautiful or romantic. I understand their appeal, maybe it's the bohemian vibe they give a bedroom, gallery wall, or the back of a van. However, there are better lighting options out there that can still create a great atmosphere. I know teenagers might be drawn to them since they're affordable and they can craft a certain mood. But for those of us who are looking for more permanent, mature settings, they're not the way to go. And honestly, I hope we will see less of them in the future. Number 3. Social media DIY. Recently, there's been a lot of emphasis on expressing yourself and sharing your story through design, and I'm a big fan of that. However, I think some things are better handled by professionals. Social media is full of posts about DIY crafts and furniture makeovers, suggesting that anyone can take on these projects, whether it's turning a plain basket into something stylish or knitting a DIY rug. The notion is that you can accomplish it all. But here is the reality, it often doesn't turn out that way. You might start a project and never finish it, or even if you do, the final result might not be what you have in mind. Consequently, that finished piece just ends up as a clutter in your home. I'm not saying to avoid DIYs completely, I'm just saying to be more realistic about what you are creating and its practicality. So I hope this year people would reconsider doing DIYs and explore other ways to enhance their home decorations. Number 4. Curves everywhere. I'm really tired of seeing curves everywhere. I mean, in architecture school, we learned that curves make spaces more smoother and help people be more relaxed. And that's true, but now it's like curves are everywhere we look, and that's just too much. I think curves are fantastic when used with a sense of balance. They shouldn't be overdone or forced into every corner of a design. A little goes a long way. And when used right, curves can add a beautiful calming touch. But when everything is curvy, it loses that special effect and just becomes overwhelming. I hope we can get back to using curves more thoughtfully instead of just throwing them everywhere. Number 5. Mirrors. Mirrors play a crucial role in defining a space, and I'm all for having a tall mirror in your home. However, mirrors in organic shapes, blob mirrors, or those odd trendy frames? No thank you. For me, the beauty of mirror lies in its simplicity, its ability to reflect light and make a space feel more open and airy. But when mirrors start looking like odd objects or sculptures, they lose their essence, and frankly, they don't look good. I much prefer mirrors with minimal frames. They are timeless, don't overshadow the mirror's purpose, and enhance the space without being overbearing. So, I'm hoping this year people will move away from their peculiar mirrors and embrace the classic minimal frames that never go out of style. They complement any room without stealing a spotlight, and that's exactly what a mirror should do. Number 6. Over-themed rooms. These days, I think some designers forget that a home is a place to live, relax, and find a peace. They might not consider that how a house should be practical for its users. Rooms that are too heavily themed can end up feeling more like a stage set than a comfortable living space. Whether it's a nautical bedroom, a jungle-themed living room, or an ultra-modern kitchen, these intense themes can get old fast and aren't very practical. A home should mix your taste and life experience, not one loud, big, dominated idea. I hope this year designers remember that a home isn't an amusement park and that clients understand their real needs. That way, they won't be swayed by designers into choosing something that is impractical just because it's trendy. While I've shared trends that I hope soon will be disappear, there are some elements that are timeless and probably they're going to stay with us like forever. To understand what these features are, please watch my video on timeless design.